I read these words in the book of Genesis, chapter 39, verse 1, Joseph was brought down to Egypt. I just sense and feel the betrayal that this young man was experiencing. 17 years of age. And this is a horrible thing that's happened to him. And I asked a question last week. I said, how is it that he could not possibly be angry? But yet, Scripture does not record that he does. Now, we don't know. We don't know all the emotions that he was feeling. Everything that was going on in his heart and his mind. But yet, when we look ahead and we see what unfolds, it causes me to wonder about the character of this young man. What caused him to be the way that he was and to behave the way that he was? In 17 years of age, how is it that he had developed to be a young man who could deal with such adversity in such a positive way? Well, I go back to what we read in the early days of his life and his experience around his father, and how that his father put an awful lot of stake in him, because it was Joseph that was sent to bring the report back to his father concerning the behavior of his brothers, and the father trusted him that he would not be a person who would fall prey to this type of behavior. This is one of the things that most parents fear. The fact that we would send our young people off to a college or a university and have them come back different, or send them out into life in whatever way, and get around people who are bad in their behavior and do terrible things, and then how that our precious young people would become affected by that, and that they would adopt these type of behaviors. But Joseph did not, and he stood as a man of character in the midst of all of this adversity. So, he was taken down to Egypt and become a person who was now in bondage, sold by his brothers, sold by Ishmaelites who were distant kin, ready to face a whole new world. And like I say, as we look forward and we read all that we read about him, it causes me to marvel. And it causes me to say, Lord, let this type of character be the person that I am, and the person that my children would be, and the person that my grandchildren would be. That we would all be people who would represent our faith and our families and our countries in such a incredible way. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.